All right, so today is February 16th, Thursday. So I had a pretty awesome day, as you can see. Um, yeah, today was strange. I really couldn't figure anything out. I was trying to change up my plan and go a little bit, scalp today instead of kind of holding longer trades. And I was really just waiting. I went into the day with one particular setup. There was like a 3 to 4 hour trend line that we had constantly hit and then bounced off of, and I was playing that like in the original like first 2 hours of the day. It ended up not doing what I anticipated, and then that kind of mentally threw me for a loop. So I didn't know where to get in or what plan I had for the rest of the day. So possibly having contingency plans both directions off of trend lines could be improvement moving forward. Otherwise, I didn't make my first trade until I believe 1 o'clock today. Yeah, 103. Two puts and a call. I kept I kept my losers small today. Again, I'm not trying to lose a ton because I'm trading bad, so I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm literally just trying to get my footing back. So this first trade, I actually thought I read it pretty well. I entered right after this candle right here. I was seeing a lot of momentum. This candle brought in a lot of bulls, and I think they got trapped here. And I entered basically right as this candle finished. Had a ton of volume going down. Considering I was trying to scalp from the very beginning, I should have just cut it here. Things when I things were starting to slow down. We weren't getting any continuation at this level because if you look about 30 minutes prior, that's where we had a little bit of consolidation, and we weren't breaking that level. We had tested it and didn't have any luck breaking it. So I don't know what I was anticipating, but should have just cut it there, right at that level where this consolidation was, where this candle tested it. Just been done with it. I tried to give a little bit of wiggle room, gave back all my profits, and took a $6 loss. So no plan. I was just looking for a decent scalping opportunity and just didn't scalp. So next trade. This was the only trade today, I believe, that I actually hit my stop loss. And I had an extremely tight stop loss. I think I was at 5%, and I had entered. Let's see. I entered here at the bottom of this candlestick, and I had a 5% stop, and I was seeing great movement down. It was breaking a new low, so I was feeling confident. And I was just waiting it out, and the same candle that I entered was the same candle that stopped me out. So maybe I could give my trades a little bit more room to work, give them a little bit more time. I probably could have made something happen here if I had just maybe give myself an extra 4 to 5% wiggle room for my stops. So maybe that's something I can work on moving forward. And my last trade for the day, let's see here. We had another, let's see. So I'm struggling here. We had support right about 410, 411 here on a couple of bounces. And we had a huge move off of this one, right? So I was kind of looking for a higher low here. We got it. We got a very strong reaction out of that. Let me zoom in a little bit. We got a very strong reaction out of this higher low here. And I saw a stop. I was looking at, I guess, what I thought was like a little flag of sorts, a little bit of consolidation. And if we move in a little bit closer, what I saw here was I saw these wicks right here, Two very similar candles. That's not necessarily an engulfing candle, but I saw two fairly large wicks, and I saw some momentum moving forward. Here's some increasing volume, and sure enough, I got in here and kept playing, and then I don't know. I didn't get the move I was expecting, and I didn't want to stay in these trades any longer than I had, just because I've been trading so badly. So yes, I'm cutting my losses at $3.32, and well, really $1 and $2, cutting it at $2 and then $1.32 in commission. So overall, still, the price action today, I wasn't reading it very well, and the move that I had anticipated from the first 2 hours ended up happening at about 3 o'clock today, right here. Obviously, we had to move up first, so the move that I was anticipating playing was right around these levels here, and sure enough, we got right back down to these levels, and now we're in the same spot. So this is a key area for me moving forward. The key area of my trend line, and obviously this is a pretty big reaction at the end of the day, so we're going to see how that plays out tomorrow. Otherwise, keeping things simple, keeping things small, one contract, keeping my stops tight, and just trying to come in with a plan and be more disciplined. So that's it. Peace.